Well, another day in the garden, and I figured I should just make a short video about these peppers that I have here. These peppers were overwintered from last year. As you can see, I have some old stems, and right here is an old pepper from last year. This I'm going to be clipping it off. Now these peppers, I overwintered them in pots, and I overwinter peppers because it gives me an early start come spring, right? And so when I bring these out, as you can see, we already have peppers and lots of flowers on these pepper plants. Likewise with this one, these are some older peppers from last year, and they just dried on the plant. So I had them in containers, and I decided to put them in ground because I don't intend on overwintering them again. Just clip this off. As you can see, there's a little bit of yellowing, and that's because I brought it out, planted it in ground. So that's just basically a little bit of transplant shock going on with this pepper plant. But as you can see, we already have tons of flower buds coming out on this pepper, ready to bear. Now I also have peppers that I started from seeds, and this is nowhere near the maturity of these pepper plants here. And as you can see, these are ready to send out flowers and start bearing peppers. Now over here I have some smaller peppers that I started indoors. And like I said, it takes a lot longer in my zone for these to start growing and producing peppers. And because I've noticed over the years that in the fall, when it starts getting cold already, there are so many peppers on these plants once you started from seed of that year. And so you're not able to harvest as much peppers as you would like to harvest. I mean, it's plentiful, and I wish the season would go a little bit longer so that you can harvest all the peppers that the pepper plants put out. And so this is the reason why I personally overwinter my peppers, so I could get an early start and so that I can harvest lots of peppers in that year. Now the ones that I do start from seed, I'm going to overwinter them. They are planted in the ground, but in the fall I normally dig them up from the ground and put them in container and overwinter them indoors. Alright, now over here I also have some peppers that I overwintered. As you can see, the old stems on them. We have some peppers still on it that I need to pull off, but you can see the growth on it. I'm going to clip all these off. I'm going to clip this right here because we have new growth coming out here. We have a pepper right here, and they are sending out new leaves. I'm going to clip all of these off and kind of clean this plant up a little bit, just so that it would grow to its full potential. I'm going to add some chicken compost in here. And as you can see, all these peppers of different varieties are doing different things at this point, but they are alive. This habanero here is full of flower buds. And so I choose a few different varieties every year that I want to overwinter, and I overwinter peppers. So for me, it's beneficial because of the zone I live in and I grow food in. So it's beneficial for me to overwinter peppers, and it works out great for me. And look at this, just sending out beautiful new leaves. Look at all this growth. This one has not yet sent out any flower buds as yet, but all this old wood, I'm going to cut this down right here and allow the new growth to grow to its fullest potential. And like I said, I'm going to add some chicken compost in here to give it that much needed boost. Now we have another one here that I'm going to remove all this old wood from. See this new growth? Yeah, all this has got to be cut out. But so far they are looking pretty decent. I recently brought them outdoors. They wanted to be outdoors because look at them. They're doing pretty well and sending out new leaves and flower buds. And so I get to have that early start and have an abundance of peppers I don't have to plant seeds every year. It's only if I want to choose a different variety, and so for that I start them indoors. So if you're in a cooler zone and you want an early start, you can also try that method and overwinter your peppers because they are perennials. This is all for now. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next upload.